But how come you're not, you're not conceiving and you're finding it difficult to conceive? You might get a clearer understanding after today's class as to why, because there are certain things that can cause or lead to infertility, especially in ladies. Certain lifestyles that you've lived or is even still living, or certain habits that you have just over time picked up from different places that is helping you now not to be able to conceive because your body has gone through a lot of changes and has experienced a lot of different things. So he's finding it quite difficult now to shift from that place where it was rocking, enjoying, and absorbing some kind of things to the point where it now has to do a 360-degree turnaround and conceive, okay? So get your writing materials, please. I don't want anybody to come to my DM and start asking me questions. There are questions you ask me, I know you came late for this class. And there are questions you ask me, I know you're not paying attention or you were not paying attention in this class. See, I'm partial. So because it's ladies, I'm saying this. I didn't say this when it was the guys. If they like, they should take notes. If they like, they should not take notes. But because it's ladies, I'm saying this because it might not just help you. You have daughters, you have sisters, you have aunts, you have nieces, all right? That this might help, that are having certain challenges, so you see them living certain lifestyles, and you're like, how can I just tell this person that what she's doing now is nothing wrong with it though, but in the next 5 to 10 years, these are some of the consequences of what she's doing now that she might be experiencing later, okay? So let's get everybody in here. Your female friends, everybody, get them here, old partners, people that they don't care for the business anymore. They love using the products, they enjoy it. They should find out how the clearly, you're seeing me, you're good to go. So that it's not when I start talking, say, I didn't hear that part too. I did not hear it too. What did she say? And Dr. Da repeated. There's no repeated today. Ambassador just gave me like 30 minutes. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in 30 minutes, but that was what he gave me. Okay, awesome. So, are we good? Are we good? You can hear me clearly, see me clearly? Drop 1 in the chat box. You can hear and see me clearly, 1 in the chat box. All right, awesome. So today it's actually lifestyle habits, female edition. And I'll be concentrating more on how you can improve your fertility, especially for conception. I know, we are modern women. These days, we used to do all sorts of things in order. There are so many choices not to get pregnant, yes, to protect yourself, and stay away from unwanted pregnancies. Back then, there was a lot of stigma and around it and shame. So people were not comfortable or confident enough to try some of the choices like taking contraceptives or using certain kind of protections to protect themselves from unwanted pregnancies. So they don't. And because of that, the risk of getting pregnant was quite high. And even when you get pregnant, there was a lot of stigma attached to it. So the best option was if a man touch you, you get pregnant. Yes, those days, we know it. That was the lingo our parents used in scaring a lot of us away from it, which was very good. But you see the children of nowadays, they know they hear pain. Their ears is not in this place. Their ears is somewhere here at the back of their head. So when you're talking, it's actually flying like this. So do you get good? So you cannot tell them that kind of lie. They will ask you why. Even when you tell them, they'll still ask you why. Then they will say, it's my life, it's my body, I can do what I want. So the best option is to show them the choices they have and tell them what they are doing and the side effects it can have later in the future, or their lifestyle, the habits they are living, the way they live their life now, what is going to lead to. Because the truth is, every woman gets to a point in her life that she would want an offspring, something from her. And when you get to that point and you can't conceive, it's a very devastating, shocking news, okay? You would want something from your own loins, from your bones, from your flesh. And the only option out there is actually adopting. Adopting is awesome. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? But there is nothing like having your own child. Most women, when they get to a certain point in their life, even those that form career and all those things, you find out, you see them in sperm banks getting pregnant on their own. So it's a very, very delicate, important topic, and I want to take time to treat it, especially when we have a lot of young people who are finding it quite difficult to conceive these days. All right. Now, infertility is seen as someone who is exposed or having constant intimacy or sex and is unable to conceive in 6 months. 6 months to 1 year of consistent, unprotected sex. Nothing is wrong with you. Everything is okay. You're ovulating fine. Everything is perfect. And your husband is also okay. Sperm count good. Everything is fine. But even with the whole open, unprotected sex consistently happening 6 months to 1 year and you're still unable to conceive, that is when it is termed infertility, okay? So this is a health challenge that is plaguing a lot of ladies today. And I know, like I said, a lot of young couples, 26, 27, 28, they get married and they are struggling to conceive. Or they conceive the first child, and after that, the lady say, okay, well, the man said, let's take our time this time. We're not so prepared. We had this child and it shook us. Okay, the next one, let's take our time and map it out so that it doesn't take us unawares and we are able to cater and provide for the child. So they give it 2 to 3 years. Now, when it's time to now take in, wahala, pay close attention. Some of the things I'll be talking today will help you have a clearer view of understanding why you're having some of these challenges, and you may need to see a physician, okay? You may need to consult a gynecologist, go to the hospital, see a doctor at the end of the day, all right? Awesome. So I have basically 6 core reasons why you might, find it difficult to conceive or struggling with infertility problems. The number one is actually you have to adopt a healthy lifestyle. A lot of us, while we're young, the lifestyle that we're living is not helping us, all right? Now, the major 3 red, what do you call it now? Red markers or flags, especially for ladies, thank you very much, Ambassador, is actually smoking, alcohol, and consuming all sorts of drinks. Yes, I know when I say alcohol, you say, I know they drink alcohol, though, ladies. Yes, listen carefully now. If you drink soda, and soda is any kind of mineral, Coke, Fanta, Team, Pepsi, BB, Bobo, name all those drinks that are out there in plastic bottles and in canned bottles, high calorie, low calorie, no sugar. All that rubbish they write on it does not count. If you drink any of it and you drink at least 3 different types in a week, pay close attention because you're actually causing some harm to your body. Not your body in general, but to the part that has to do with your fertility. Now, if you're a lady and you're listening to me, please stay clear of smoking. Stay away from smoking and stay away to be exposed to secondhand smoking or smokers. You dey go club, you dey hang out, you dey go joint where they smoke, they do shisha. Yes, they've deceived you and told you shisha is not cigarette. It's one of those things you just take, they just mix herbs. They mix herbs where sabi. You don't even know you don't know whether they pick onubu, pick ogbono, pick palm tree, pick melina tree, carry goat shit, put inside, mix, put scent on top, and they're telling you to smoke and you're smoking. And in your mind, you're smoking shisha. They tell you it's herbs, wood cavings, cinnamon tree from Lebanon. They'll concoct all those things together and you're trusting them enough to smoke such things into your body. Or you don't smoke, but you're shared there with your girlfriends and they are smoking all those things. And you, that is by the side, supporters club, in case you're not aware, you're even inhaling it more than the people that are smoking because yours is not controlled. Everything goes straight into your nose. They that are smoking, are removing some through their nose and their mouth and inhaling part. So all that smoking of any kind contains harmful chemicals. I know there are some ladies that work in certain careers where they are exposed to smoke also. And you're harming your lungs because of what you're inhaling. Your lungs is a lot of things are going into your lungs, and also it's affecting your fertility. So please, if you are in such a position and you can't do anything about it because it's your job, use face masks. Always use a face mask, okay? But apart from that, those of you that deliberately expose yourself to it or have even imbibed the habit of smoking naturally, or you have friends that are smokers, you're exposing yourself to a lot of harmful chemicals. Why? Because when that thing comes in contact with fire and it is released, the chemical content of it that comes out causes a lot of harm to your eggs as a lady. It affects the egg condition as a lady, all right? And doing it continuously over time causes a lot of damage. So it's not good for you. Please kindly stay away from such habits. You're not helping yourself. You're young, you're enjoying your life, you're hanging out, good, no wahala. But be very careful, because it's not now that is going to tell. You're 22, 24, 25, 26. Sometimes you're even 30, because bodies are different. What my body could handle at 30, yours might not be able to handle. At 25, you'll be having serious challenges because, like I said, lifestyle, health, eating habits, dieting, exercise, all those things contribute. I might be eating very healthy, I might be doing, I might be very active, moving around, I might still be around smoke, I might not be affected as badly as you, who eat a lot of junk, drink a lot of cola, don't do any kind of exercise, and smoke on top. So what my body might be able to take might be different from what your body can take. Body differs, and so is the difference in ability to withstand immune system, all some of these things. So please, stay away from smoking, especially if you have plans of settling down, if you're single, getting married and having children, or you want to someday have children in the future. Start now and start staying away from any kind of smoking. Stay clear of exposing yourself to secondhand smoke so that you don't have complications in the future. Secondly, avoid alcohol. In fact, straight up, I will not lie to you. If you drink alcohol and you're here in ladies, it leads to infertility. It affects your fertility very, very much. Why did I say that? Because you have no idea what alcohol does. In fact, all I need to tell you is just go and Google and see what alcohol does to your liver, first of all, so that you have an idea. That is liver. I'm not talking about your eggs, your menstrual, hormonal balance, cycle, and every other thing. It causes a lot of damage and harm. I don't want to dwell so much on this because we believe ladies don't drink so much. There are some of you that is fish. You drink. You think you don't drink, but you drink. You go out, you hang out with guys, they start with Smirnoff. Before you know, they brought Star Radler. Before you know, they brought cocktail. Before you know, they brought this. At the end of the day, before you leave the joint or club, you've downed 5 to 7 different types of drinks. And in your mind, it's non-alcoholic, it's not that alcohol, it's just 5%. Continue. You don't know what you're doing to your body, all right? Now, some of you are fish, like I say. You drink hardcore labels, those ones that are 45% and above. Baba, I hail you, continue. It's not now, it's later that we will see the consequences, okay? So if you have any plans, like I said, because some don't have any plans at all of having children, keep trailing that trend. But if you do, and you're listening to me, please kindly start adjusting your lifestyle so you don't have fertility problems later in the future. And like I said, there are 23, 24-year-olds right now that are having infertility problems. And there are 42 that are getting pregnant, all right, that are taking in. So avoid all that. And if you are somebody that is already a fish and you've been taking all these things, okay, I have good news for you, Sha. You see this magic box that is over here? Yes, of course, it's always about our product. Before, Uncle, you think I'll not talk about product? You lie. You see this magic box? Yes, this is what I'm talking about. If you're already having or exposed to any of these, or, please, you see this thing, start taking it immediately. It's going to help you a great deal to detoxify and sanitize your system properly, all right? So start taking this so it can help you stabilize your hormones, balance out your system, clear out your lungs and your liver so that you will be properly prepared for the future. And this is Complete Fighter Energizer. Perfect, absolutely perfect, tailored designed for the ladies. All right, awesome. Now, let me break this table because most of you ladies are on top of this table. Yes. Women who consume 7 or more drinks at a time, or 3 or more drinks several times a week, have a higher risk of menstrual disorder. You're having menstrual flow problem. Your menses, the circle is all over the place. It comes early this month, late next month, before it's even too very early, as in it is just all over the place. You don't know your cycle, you can't regulate your cycle is not stable. It comes with a lot of cramps, pain, a lot of back pain, vomiting, stooling. In fact, there was a point in my life that I used to go on admission just because I'm about to have my menstrual flow. It was that bad. I did not know because I was so broke. I was in school, I was managing life. Coke and Fanta with Okpa used to be our regular meals back then because you're checking the money you have. But drinking all those things in the long term is not good for you. Why? What it does to you is it destabilizes your menstrual flow, and it also leads to fertility issue. So I'm talking about things you know, like I said, Coke, Fanta, Sprite, all those BB, Boo Boo, yes, those ones, Zero Coke, all those things that you used to like to drink, yes, Maltina, Amstel malt, low sugar, low whatever, yes, energy drinks, juice, Five Alive, you know them, exotic and all the rest. That is what I'm talking about. Then some of you ladies have taken it a notch. Energy drinks, you and energy drinks, you're like this, 5 and 6, they know they separate you. Okay. I'm just laughing in Kigwe this morning so that I will let you know the level of seriousness of what we're talking about. If I catch you complaining, Dr. Da, I don't know what's wrong with me. My flow comes very painful, menstrual cramps. You cannot function because you're having menstrual flow. If you're now pregnant, what will happen? We'll be carrying you around now. We'll use car and be moving you around when you get pregnant. If ordinary menstrual problem is condemning you like this, you cannot even handle yourself. You see this Complete Fighter Energizer, better go and buy it and start drinking it now to flush out your system and stabilize your hormones. Yes, go and get it and start taking it. And secondly, please adjust your lifestyle. Stay away from drinking all those things. It's not helping you. You're younger, your body can handle it to some extent. The older you get, you're not helping yourself, okay? So please learn and learn well. I hope you're right. Nobody should ask me any question after. I will charge you money. Consultation is now 25K in case you're not aware. Good. Secondly, watch your diet, okay? Eat foods that are rich in antioxidants. Why? Because they actually block out free radicals. Our product training we had sometime last year, and I took time to explain what free radicals actually does on the cell and DNA level at the nucleus. Please, ladies, pay close attention. For men, there are things they can get away with. For the ladies, it's not like that. So please, you cannot afford to joke with these supplements. You see the supplements, you can't afford to joke with it. All right. Now, there are ladies that I will recommend C247 to because it is more perfect and tailor-fitted to them. And not just C247, I recommend C247 and Restore Life. But most of you young ladies that have not gotten married, you've not conceived, this is way, way better for you. Way, way better for you because this has a lot of rich nutrients, vitamins that your body needs now to prepare you for fertility. Way better, okay? Especially because you've not conceived. So this is better for you, and this is going to supply you okay, like I put on my slide, food in high, that is, eat high fiber foods like fruits. There's no amount of fruits that you're looking for that is not in these supplements, all right? Protein-rich foods like egg, meat, fish, dairy products like Greek yogurt, unsweetened. I know you have sweet mouth, but please, this time around, unsweetened, yes, is way better for you, okay? Now, also boost your folate. Folate, all the folate you will need in this life, you see inside this Complete Fighter Energizer. It is inside here. There is no amount of folate that you're looking for. It's not inside here. I took time to show us what Complete Fighter Energizer contains. That's why I say it is perfect, even for pregnant and nursing mothers. You don't need to buy folic acid and start taking. You don't need to go and buy all those food supplements and pregnancy Primo and Pregmon. Every single thing in those supplements and is here. And this is way better because it's natural and organic. It's not synthetic. All right, there are no additives to it, no colorings, no all those other things that they put in all those other supplements. This is way, way better for your kidneys and for your liver. Is way, way better for you. All right. Then finally, take supplements. Supplements like, of course, if you want to get pregnant, doctors, the first thing they prescribe for you is you start taking folic acid, iron, calcium, vitamin D, vitamin C. Which I've been showing you guys here every time. That vitamin C, very good for you. Vitamin D, perfect for you. Calcium, iron, folic acid, everything is in. That's why I say this is a magic box. Everything you need is right here inside Complete Phytoenergizer. All right? You don't need to go and start buying different supplements. Just buy this particular one, just this one, and start taking it every day. And you are supplied with every single thing you need. Then please reduce the way you eat highly processed food. Some of you here, you love Indomie, you love spaghetti, you love all those highly processed food. Please start eating food that comes from the ground. I'm talking about your yam. I'm talking about your cocoyam. I'm talking about your sweet potatoes, Irish potatoes, beans. Yes, those are the kind of foods I'm talking you should eat more of. You can do beans and potato, beans and yam, beans and, plantain, boiled plantain with egg sauce. There are so many options. Just that you're just so mentally lazy, you don't want to think. You can do vegetables with sweet potato or Irish potato and eggs. There are so many combinations you can do, and you would eat healthy, good, nutritious meals morning, afternoon, night, every day, back to back, without eating your Indomie spaghetti. Some of you, Indomie and spaghetti is your second name, especially ladies. You're just so lazy. You're avoiding cooking, avoiding entering kitchen. No wahala. Time is coming when you go enter kitchen, they use your hand, they cook waiting you don't even want to eat, and you go to eat them with all pleasure, because doctor has told you if you don't change your lifestyle and your diet and do something about your health, you won't live till you're 45 or you're 60. That's when your eyes will suddenly clear. And you see people that in the hospitals that have almost or about to pack up just because they refuse to just change a little thing about their health and their diet. So start now. Don't be so lazy that you're going to live the kind of life that will be a burden to other people, or you're going to make a lot of money and you spend it in the hospitals paying bills because you refused to listen. You have the opportunity to change now, adjust some things, and live a way better and healthier life. Now, this particular table is a very shaky table. This table right from time already, it gets like one leg done bad, you don't break. Now only 3 legs remain. So this 3 legs that is remaining, pay close attention because we are going to scatter this table now. Ladies, please know your BMI. Your BMI is very important. BMI is body mass index, all right? You can use a simple calculator and do the calculations. All you need is your weight in kg and your height. That is all right? Now, if you want to know if you're normal, when you calculate your BMI, if you're between 18.5 to 24.9, your BMI is normal. If you're 25 to 29.9, you're already overweight. Once you enter 30 and above, you're obese. I hope you're paying attention and writing so that you will know where your problems are coming from. Now, obesity has been related to fertility issues. Research has found that obesity is associated with a lack of ovulation or very inconsistent ovulation. Your hormones are all over the place. So to even have regular ovulation is a problem. Now, another thing again is if you're underweight, because some of you are underweight, you want to like Bashandi, you're not eating, you're starving yourself, you've even given yourself ulcer on top. Okay, this is what I have for you this morning. How do you know if you're underweight? 18.2 downwards, you're underweight. Now, if you're underweight, there are also disadvantages to it. It may risk you experiencing reproductive health disorders. So you will find it very, very difficult to conceive, and you have reproductive health disorders. Infertility can be one of them, all right? Now, what does it do? It reduces, being underweight reduces implantation rate. So fertilization will be happening, but the egg will not implant and now start growing into a baby. You will keep aborting the eggs because it will not implant in the uterus, okay? Now, secondly, it will reduce clinical pregnancy. And thirdly, reduce ongoing pregnancy. So it can lead to, what do you call it now? Miscarriage. You just keep having miscarriage, but you will not even know, and you will think that is your regular menstrual flow. Meanwhile, those are fertilized eggs already that are supposed to be implanted and baby starts growing. But because it cannot implant because you're underweight, your body is naturally on its own rejecting it. It will come out as your regular menstrual flow. So you might even be having, you might be experiencing it, but you will not know. These are some of the reasons why it's difficult for you to conceive, especially if you're married and you're underweight, or if you're married and you're finding it difficult to conceive. Go and check your BMI. Now, one of the things that doctors will not tell you is give you a long-lasting solution. Why? It's a business. Please, we are here to make money. Oh. Yes, in case you're not aware, we're here to make money. You're obese, you're finding it difficult to convince. We encourage you, have the money, do IVF. You will go and do IVF. We will not tell you, madam, you need to go and adjust your weight, your eating habit, exercise, lose some weight, eat healthy, come back in 3 or 6 months time. Let's check you and make sure everything is okay. Let your cycle be okay and all that before we'll consider IVF. No, you have the money, so we'll keep encouraging you to come and do IVF. You keep trying and it will keep failing. Why? Because you're overweight and you're having infertility issues. But we will not tell you that. Your cycle is all over the place, ovulation is all over the place, hormonal balance is all over the place, and they will just pack so many supplement, drugs, injection, and give you to stabilize it so that they can have implantation go on. For some people, it will catch. For some people, a lot of people, it will not catch. That's why they keep trying and trying and trying again. Meanwhile, a simple lifestyle adjustment of just start eating healthy, drop some weight, make sure your BMI is within normal range, and give it a go again. In fact, you might even conceive naturally without the whole wahala of spending a lot of money doing IVF. But they will not tell you that because, like I said, it is a very serious, lucrative business, and we're here to make money. So we cannot be advising you to do what you're supposed to know as a normal human being with your common sense to do. If you don't know you're overweight or you're obese and you want to get pregnant, no wahala. Are there fat people that are getting pregnant? Yes. Like I said, body differs. Everybody cannot be the same. But there are some people you see them slim, okay, they are very okay, but they can't get, they've been doing it, the thing is not catching. So everybody is different. Meanwhile, you see some people go once, you don't enter. They're very obese and they're very fat. So body differs. Don't compare yourself with everybody. You're alone. You're a unique person. Only you stand alone. Yes, awesome. Good. Regular exercise. Please, ladies, engage in routine physical activities. It can reduce the risk of infertility issues. And ladies, I always say this. You don't need to get into the gym and start doing heavy strength training like me, though there are fantastic advantages to it. Why? I intend to live to 120, and not just that. That 120 has to be absolutely quality lifestyle. Standing straight, looking up, chest out, walking straight, looking good, no bent over, no muscle problem, no arthritis, no, I intend living my life like that till the very end. If your own is, by the time you're 60, 70, you can't even climb up the stairs, you can't walk well, there are foods you cannot eat, you're on BP medication, no wahala. But my own, I want to live a very quality life. And because of that, I know that muscle is a major part of what I need right now to start working and building on so that it can help me look younger, feel younger, live long till that time. All right. So you need to move your body. Ensure your body is actively moving. If 30 to 45 minutes exercise daily, walk is okay, it's perfect. All right. Now, some of you already have very strenuous, demanding jobs. You know, be exercise. So yes, in case you're not aware, this is just a steady, regular workflow. You're moving, you're walking, you're not thinking, you're just liberated and free, and you're walking and you're checking, you're counting step 30 to 40 minutes, you're good. All right. The more fit you are, the easier it is for you to actually get pregnant, and not just pregnant, and get through the delivery process. You see a lot of young ladies right now, they go to the hospitals, CS all over the place. Why? Because they don't have the strength, the mental fortitude to bring forth their young, to bring forth their child, to push their baby. They don't want to endure pain. They don't have what it takes, because you are just so physically and mentally lazy. You're supposed to bring forth your child. There are people that I know that 4 children, all of them CS, you will not know what you're doing to your body. You start hitting your 30s and your 40s. And the worst part is, even with the CS, you're not exercising afterwards. Anyway, story for another day. We will not open that kind of one today. So please, exercise get fit, move around. You're going to have a smooth, easy delivery. One of the reasons why whenever I am close to putting to bed, I'd already start confessing 5 minutes and I'm done. I'm not spending more than 5 minutes in the delivery room. And you can ask my husband or anybody around me. Both my first and second child, 5 minutes was even too much. I was one begging them that I want to push. I said the first one, immediately they were forcing me to climb the bed. I was about to give birth to my child while standing. The minute I got on the bed, one push, the baby was out. The second one too, the same thing. 5 minutes, like you're done, you've given, it's over. This one is not your labor started 20 hours, 18 hours, you're still there. As in, you'll be in charge, you'll be in control. These are part of the strengths that God has designed you with as a woman. You know, you're supposed to be agile, active, up and doing. This is what makes you a woman. You're supposed to bring forth your young. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with CS, all right? There are complications that can happen sometimes that CS is the only option. But if you have the choice of not cutting open your body to bring forth your child, do something about it, all right? The less cuts you have on your body, the better for you. In case you're not aware, Nigerian doctors don't japa finish. So CS, the way it used to be, is not now. You don't know the rubbish they are doing, and you might not know the complications that might come out of it or the problems is later in the future. So be very careful how you're too quick to go under CS knife to cut yourself open. If you are abroad, no wahala, good for you. But here, please get fit, get moving. So that even when you're pregnant, you're up and doing, you're agile, you're moving around. I walked everywhere. I had options of driving in a car, but I rather walk. I walked around. Everybody that knows me during my first pregnancy, I said, you saw me everywhere. I walked. And person will say, carry car to Shalom. I say, Bahamas, Shalom. Why will I drive? I will use my leg. From there, I want to go and buy food. I'll use my leg. I'm going to shop. I come out, carry keke, trek, drop by the road, trek, and be going. Every opportunity to get moving. Then I wasn't even actively working out, but I made sure I was constantly on the go, moving. All right. So don't be too lazy. You and your pregnancy, you're carrying your body inside car, inside house, sitting down 24 hours. Like I say, if your butt was a human being, how will it feel when you're always constantly sitting down on it? Won't it rebel? And you're wondering why you're finding it difficult or experiencing long labor hours. Now you know. All right. So do something to change it now. All right. Now, another important thing is please know your menstrual cycle, your menstrual chart. Have it. How many days is your menstrual flow? 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. How long before it happens again? It needs to be stable for 3 to 6 months. There has to be a range and a frame which it comes. All right. If it's all over the place, you already know that something is not well. Also know what a friendly cervical mucus looks like. What the discharge, when you're in your fertile stage, know what your vaginal discharge looks like so that you'll not be taking it for infection. Now, this is very, very important because those of you that have multiple sex partners, you're not helping yourself. In case you're not aware, while you're busy enjoying yourself, there is gonorrhea, syphilis, staphylococcus to transfer. These are the simple ones. Not all of them are treatable. There is hepatitis B. That is sickness for life. It's like having diabetes or having high blood pressure. There's no cure for it. And it is gotten through sex. Seminal, fluid, semen passed to you. Those of you that experiment further anal and vaginal sex, well done. You don't know what you're collecting. Yes, as you're giving and enjoying, you're also collecting and going home with permanent sickness in your body that you continuously keep treating till the day you go. And blood transfusion. These are diseases that are not so common 10, 15 years ago, because it's only through blood transfusion that you have the chance of getting it. But because you have multiple sex partners, you sleep around anyhow, you have sex with anybody, and all you're thinking about is the pleasure that comes to your body instantly and gratification, you forget that there are so many other diseases attached, the worst being HIV or AIDS. So there is a lot of disadvantages to these things long term for the rest of your life that you're not seeing just for instant gratification because body they do you somehow and you lack the discipline and the mental capacity to hold yourself or control your feelings and your emotion and you give into it. So please be careful. The Diamond Project is just perfectly the kind of project we need. It was launched because we need to build men and women who have this functioning, have the mental capacity and fortitude to control and withstand certain things, all right? And also help your health through supplementation, nutrition, dieting, and exercise. So it is perfect. But you need to make sure that you're actively being mentored, you pay attention, you listen. That's why you have classes like this, so that you can help yourself, all right? Another thing is, when you notice things like this, please visit a doctor. Some of you think that going to the hospital is you carry 550,000 naira and keep before you can see a good doctor who can tell you very basic things that are wrong with you, or give you medical prescriptions that can just help you with your health challenge. Please don't be afraid to go to the hospital. Go to hospital when you notice anything wrong. See a doctor, okay? Then try as much as possible not to be under constant pressure all the time. Lessen the pressure so that you can have a free, robust life. Relax, have fun, enjoy yourself, engage yourself in things that will improve you. Hang out with ladies, take yourself to a movie. I remember back then, one of the things I used in, rewarding myself was either I go for a window shopping or I go for the movies. I treat myself to movies. Or I would take one of my female friends and we'll go out to maybe an eatery or something, and I will buy a pizza or something and we'll eat, or just buy something, eat, go to a good, nice restaurant, you eat, you sit down, you treat yourself well. It doesn't always have to be, or you can even use Netflix and chill as a reward for yourself when you hit your targets and your goals, to relax and release pressure. It doesn't always have to be a man, or be in a man's house, or sex, or or alcohol, or clubbing, or drinking, smoking. It doesn't always have to be that. There are so many alternatives you can use to relax, unwind, and reward yourselves. Please don't always go to the extremes, okay? All right, awesome. Now, finally, men, ladies, pay close attention. This particular one, very, very important, all right? Because this year of the Diamond Project launch, we have to make sure that we don't joke with our health. Remember that one of our pillars in the Diamond Project is health optimization through supplementation, nutrition, and yes, it is there in case you're now aware. It is right there, it's one of our pillars. So if I ask you, how are you doing? How is your health? Don't tell me, I'm fine. I've not been sick. I've not gone to the hospital in the last 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Do you really know how your health is? Now, these are some of the medical tests that you can do to check yourself and make sure that you're okay. Because some of these tests can save you from, you see all this instant collapsing, stroke that used to happen to people, and people will just faint, or just die, or you just die off like a chicken. Some of these tests would have shown you that you need to either augment or do something or get on a medication so that you can have a normal life, all right? Especially these 7 that I listed here, very, very important. Now, if you cannot do a comprehensive health check test, at least these 7 that I mentioned, go and do them. Very, very better, especially if you're 40 and above, all right? Very, very important. Don't joke with this test if you're 40 and above. Very, very important. If you're less than 40, no mean say you no go do them. Go and do them. They're very important too. But people that are 40 and above have a higher risk of having some of these things. Number 1, blood pressure. This blood pressure and fasting blood sugar, even in pharmacy shop or chemist shop, they can easily check this one for you, please. All right. Number 3, fasting lipid profile. You need to know and do these 3, because these first 3 tests, blood pressure, fasting blood sugar, fasting lipid profile, it can actually prevent any slumping and dying this year, because this is what causes a lot of slumping and dying, stroke happening, is because people don't know their blood pressure, they don't know their fasting blood sugar, and they don't know their fasting lipid profile. These 3 tests, very, very important. If you're not doing any other one here, you see these 3, please go and do them. It's very important. And if you're taking our supplements, if you're on our supplements, especially these 2 like this, for ladies, you're on these 2 like this, right? Awesome. Now for the guys, you're on these 3 like this. This is Restore Life, C247 and Coledus. These 3 like this. For guys, most of you guys. Married men, no. Some of you young guys are shaking and nodding your head like chicken. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the married men here, yes. This is it. These 3 like this. Perfect for you. All right? It will help you way to avoid all this rubbish. And of course, remember that your lifestyle is also important. What goes into your body is also very key. Now, for my ladies, this is it for you, all right? Now, if you want to add this, if you're in any kind of medication, that's Restore Life, you want to add Restore Life to Coledus and Complete, or you want to switch from Complete to C247, if you're on any medications, I would like to see them first, or if you have certain health conditions, I would like to know, because not all of them can perfectly go with Sit47 and Restore Life. But this, perfect for you. All right. So these 3 tests, very, 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 very key. Now, the 4th one is kidney function test. All right. Your kidney might not tell you that something is going wrong. It will pack up. That's when you now start seeing dialysis and other things. And dialysis is not cheap, and it's not anything I wish for my worst enemy. But before that happens, if you do the test, it will show you and give you signs of it. All right. That's why it's important to do the kidney function test. Now, the liver function test also is very important. Full blood count, very, very important. And finally, prostate check. If you're a male, and a mammogram if you're a female above 40. Now, some people are already predisposed to this. In your family, your uncle has died prostate, your dad died prostate, your one of your cousin like that died prostate. Please don't wait till you're 40 years old. Go and do the test now. Ladies, your mom, cancer of the breast. One of your auntie, cancer of the breast. One of your sisters is already having lump on one side of her breast. Please don't wait, because you're already predisposed to it by the function of genetics already, please. So go and do the test. Go and check, make sure that you're okay. Why? Because it's actually preventable. Okay, it's preventable. But once it is there, your chances has reduced drastically. So it is better you actually do it to know whether you're in the clear or something can be done before it becomes an issue. All right. Now, finally, my brethren, it will help you to know that prevention is actually better than cure. In fact, the truth is, prevention is better and cheaper than cure. Some of you now on supplements. You know, before 42K, 20-something K, you've gathered supplements everywhere. Triple maintenance now is almost 80K, in case you're not aware. And that's just 15 packs of C247. You've not added Restore Life. You've not added Complete. Oh, God in heaven. By the time you buy supplements now, your body, your pockets, everything will feel it that I am spending money on my health right now. So in order to avoid all that, please eat healthy, exercise, live a healthy lifestyle, adjust your habits, take the supplements, have them always to consume so that you will stay far away from hospital and sicknesses this year. And you will do well, have the energy, mental fortitude, capacity to run your business effectively. All right? Because if you come to me, by the time I won't even tell you what to drink. I will just tell you, go and buy this number of supplements first. If you don't buy them, please don't come to me. I won't answer you. Those of you that used to have been collecting free consultation from me, your days of free consultation are over. Once you tell me, doctor, that this is what is happening, I'll just give you a list of supplements to go and buy first. If you don't buy them, don't talk to me, because it's when you buy them that I'll now know that you're serious. You're mean business to now take care of your health. So I won't answer you again. If you say, doctor, that this is it, or this is the picture, they say this, that, blah, 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 this is the way it is, the sugar level, she's taking this for BP and all that. I say, oh, okay. Go and buy 15 Coledos, 15 Complete, 15 Restore Life. When you buy it, snap it and send it to me. Then I will give you prescription of how you can start taking it. That is how it's going to be now. Because all this while I've been giving you people free prescription, even the people I gave prescription for supplements, and they say, okay, the person says he doesn't have the money now, you not buy. This was when product was still before the new price increase. Now they've come back, they're asking me. When I showed them the bill of what it will cost to buy this supplement, they ran away. You're running away when it was cheap. Now that it has added money, you're still running away. Your matter is, in fact, it is GPS and ChatGPT that is still bringing it from Russia. It's still very far. You're not ready for health and wellness and health optimization this year. You're not ready for it at all. When you're ready, we'll know. So henceforth, if you're coming to me for any kind of medical advice or suggestion, just be ready and have the money to go and buy supplements, first of all. If you're not, I'm not going to answer you. That is how serious it is, because some of the things I hear, I'm so angry and vexed in my spirit. You wait till the thing don't rotty before you now take it serious. Meanwhile, all this time you had an option to do something about it, but you haven't. And even as it is now, you're still thinking you have options of trying one or two things. Continue. It is well, my people. I hope you learned something this morning. And ladies, I hope you're richly, richly blessed with these informations that can help you augment your lifestyle. See, it's not for everybody. It's for those who seriously want their life to change in this 2024, to truly become diamonds in the truest form of that word. Because being a diamond is not just financially. Don't forget, one of our pillars is health optimization through nutrition supplementation. All right, that's why we are taking time to put classes and trainings like this, so that it's not just that you're making money, but you have certain information at your fingertips that before you try it, you say, no. I want to be a diamond. I can't be doing this. I want to be a diamond. I can't be living my life like this. I want to be a diamond. I can't continue in this path. Something has to change this year. People need to see the evidence that because I am on my journey to being a diamond, there is a different change in my lifestyle, in my habits, and in my health. All right. I hope you're greatly blessed. Me, I'm about to take, of course, my usual. You see, my eye glow. I'm about to take it. Of course, I have my Coledos here and my complete. And finally, I have my vitamin C. I know they play. I preach what I do. All right. So I'm about to take my own. Please go and take your own so that all of us will be on the same level. God bless you all. Thank you so much, Ambassador, for the privilege of taking this class this morning. I really, really appreciate you. All right. So Ambassador has given us a permission to have one testifier. Now, the first hand to go up is the person I'm going to take. One testifier who is going to share with us something beautiful. Oh, awesome. Your worship, I see you. Please go ahead and share with us how using our products has helped your health greatly. Go ahead, man.
Good morning, doctor. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Ambassador.
Good
Happy
morning.
to be with you. Thank you so much for your lecture. Thank you so much. In fact, something I tried just on Saturday that surprised me was that my husband has been having itching. Every day he says it's dandruff on the head, dandruff on the head. Yesterday, the first day, I just said, let me try Care Leaf for you. Because here, my friend will always tell you, this is your product yourself. And they're the ones that have been eating most of my products. So I now gave him, I placed like few patches on the head. Do you know in the morning when he woke up, he said the place is no more itching. I did the same yesterday again. The itching stopped.
Are you serious?
Seriously, just
Care
take
leaf is
voice
very
today.
powerful. It contains
Yeah.
aloe vera, turmeric, a lot of herbs that are very, very
Yeah.
powerful and effective. There was a time I
Thank
had
you
a
so much.
teammate, Ify. She had acne, breakout pimples on her face. Big, big ones, those type that don't used to have mouth, but to come out big, big. Then when it goes, it leaves scar all over her face. She used Care Leaf on it, and that was how the thing dried up. I'm telling you, that's an awesome testimony. I told you people, we don't have a product in our business. There's no small product in this business. Now your mind small, no be our product. You see this magic thing here? Are you seeing this magic pack over here? You're underestimating it. That's why, and that is why your problem is starting. This small thing here, the one underestimating it, is a beautiful product. There's no small product in our company. There's no big product in our company. All our products are amazing and beautiful. Any one you use, you will get results. Just use it, consistently, and you will see results. Now you know the hair word, you go enter here. Like I said, the ear is not here. It's not here again. It's at the back of the head. It's not here again. So it's not even passing like this again. You have to go round before it to enter here. God bless you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know if we have any other thing. Or Sam, if you're there, I think you have the permission, Ambassador's permission, to close us for the day. We are exactly on top of the hour.
All right, thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much for blessing us today with this amazing lecture. We sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We've learned a lot. So for our ladies, we believe you're well equipped. We believe you're well equipped now for you to position yourself so that when Mr. Raphael or Mr. Xavier comes to understand, when people get married, people will give birth very fast and spend less than 5 minutes in the labor room. All right. So thank you so much, Mama. We appreciate you. So everybody, let's go back to the chat box and appreciate Dr. Ada for blessing us today, for pouring out her heart. You won't understand the research she has to go through. You won't understand the level of preparedness she has to go through to be able to dish out this value today. We sincerely appreciate you, Ma. for pouring out yourself to us. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much, Ma. All right, ladies, we've heard it. What you need to do is put to practice what you have heard here today so that you can become a better version of yourself. You can become diamonds. All right, so it's top of the hour already. We'll be bringing cell meeting to a close today. This masterclass will be coming to a close right about now. So somebody with a heart of gold or a heart of diamond, help us with the affirmation. Somebody with a heart of diamond should kindly help us with our affirmations so that we can close the cell meeting for today. Mr. Xavier, if you're there, you can help me share your screen for the Team Legend affirmation. Okay, someone should help me with the affirmation on the chat box. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Ada. Appreciate you. All right. Okay, so we'll be doing our affirmation right now. I am a top recruiter because I show my business to a minimum of 2 prospects every day. I am a top leader because I'm loyal to the diamond vision. I am a leader other leaders can rely on because I'm courageable and I carry out my assigned task without complaints. I am a servant leader because I always lead by example. I raise successful kingsmen because I adhere strictly to the rules for raising qualified active partners. I am successful because I refuse to quit on my dreams. I am good enough because I will keep getting better as I keep practicing the 7 skills. I am excellent because I will not let my mistakes define me. I will rise from my mistakes and keep moving forward. I am getting better because I am putting in the work daily. I am always winning because I refuse to quit on a bad day. I am loyal because I believe in AIM Global, the vision of Century 21 Freedom Group, and most importantly, in my leader, Ambassador Sam Ozani, to our President, Ambassador Michael Ipoli. I am wealthy because I'm committed to performing my income-producing activities. I think that is not complete. Okay. Income-producing activities daily. I am influential because I'm committed to developing deeper relationships with my team daily. I am very healthy because I am committed to a healthy lifestyle and I take my okay. Why is this thing moving? Okay, I take my supplements daily. I am getting smarter because I listen to my mentors and implement their advice. I am faithful because I am only focused on one network marketing company, my AIM Global business. I dominate money because I save and invest a part of every income I make. I am blessed because I am a child of God and God has blessed my business. Therefore, I cannot fail. I am a blessing because I bring immeasurable value to my team and leaders. I am a top earner because I put in the required work to earn at the top level. I am a diamond because I am becoming the best version of myself daily. I am unstoppable because I keep going even when I am okay, this is not full.
I'm the diamond because I'm becoming the best version of myself daily. I'm unstoppable because I keep going even when I'm rejected by my friends and loved ones. I have a heart of gold, a heart that cares for the success of my team. I am selfless, always looking out for my teammates. My mentees produce multiple kingsmen in their first 12 months. I am disciplined and I follow through on all my commitments. I am a success and I create success at will. Nobody and nothing can stop me from realizing my potentials in the connected economy. I am a multi-millionaire and a millionaire creator, and I have no excuses. Therefore, who are you?
I am a legend.
Legend. I'm a
Legend.
legend. I'm a
I'm a
legend.
legend.
I'm a legend.
I am legend.
Legend.
A legend.
I am a diamond.
A diamond. I am a
Diamond and a
diamond.
legend.
I am a diamond.
I'm a legend.
A pure diamond.
I am a
I am.
diamond.
I'm a legend.
A
Sir.
diamond.
The legend